Alright. First of all, there was supposed to have been a collaboration review. That has to be put on hold longer than I thought because, uh, based off of my experience, a review for Shin Megami Tensei 5 ugh, has got to come first. Because if I go into that collaboration review with the gunk that's been building up as I play this game, I will lose my mind and it'll be less enjoyable for both of us. Not to mention for the rest of the yous that watch these videos. Um, I have no idea how to say this better, but basically, I was going to show some footage, showing you the EXP caps, but problem is I don't have the cords needed to do that. Um, so yeah, we'll just have to do this through talking because I tried doing it the ghetto way originally, but that looked so effing awkward and disturbing. Plus, it didn't help tons of reflections, so couldn't see Jack. And here we are. It'll just have to be talking, and I do apologize for that ahead of time. But I even more apologize for what'll happen in the review for this game. Lots of ranting, lots of pointing out some stupid, retarded design decisions, and then wondering who greenlit most of the game, and wondering why do they still have a job. Yeah, basically, Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'm going to rant and rave about two things: balancing and grind. I'm going to warn you ahead of time. Those are probably going to be the two things that eat up a lot of the video. A lot. And while I do apologize, at the same time, it's their own fault for doing something so stupid. I have to assume they never had any beta testers, not because there's tons of bugs or glitches. No, no, no. Just because if it was anyone else in there who's a person, they're going to tell you, why the hell does this take so long? And why is it after all these many hours, why am I still getting practically two shot to death on normal? No matter how much time I put in. I was actually playing normal for a while there, and then after me being almost double the level of the opponent, I got two shotted. For reasons. No, it's not because they were using the instant kill mechanic either. They weren't. I still got two shotted though because that's the game. Look, I can already feel like I want to slide into a rant right now about it, but I'm going to try to resist as best I can. And dear God, is it hard to resist? Ugh. I don't know if it's evident enough, but this game's taken a lot out of me. Mostly in the sanity and physical department. I am exhausted playing this game. That's quite impressive for all the wrong reasons. Oh, I should probably slip on a hat, but let's just get this over with. Shin Megami Tensei 5, my MC, the main character, level 41. I just need 16,800 EXP to go to level 42. That probably sounds like a lot. It isn't when you're getting at minimum of 3,000 EXP to a max of 9 for just normal battles. Just for normal confrontations. Now, I could count in Mitamas, which radically changed the amount of EXP gained in fights by a ton. I could. I won't. There's no point. When I could just slip into the other issue here. For the MC, that's awesome. Gaining levels at an acceptable rate. There's still, you have to do an acceptable number of fights before you level again. In the area I'm at, that makes sense. But the big problem is then I have to slide into my teammates, the demons. My Anahita, level 37, and I wish I was BSing nice and hard about this, but I'm not. 330,000 EXP to go up one level. You heard me right. A 37 needs over 330,000 EXP to go up one level. And the worst part is that that's not a joke. I wish it was. I wish I was gearing up to some kind of punchline, but I'm not. I'm I want you to try and think about just I'm not going to do the math because I don't have it in me. I don't. This game's been like this pretty much from the beginning. It's been like this where I am putting in almost 10 hours grinding and grinding and grinding. I am doing that for 10 hours. I am already 40 something hours in, and I'm only at the third chapter of this whole game. Alright? And in case you're curious, no, I don't have the game on normal anymore. I got fed up with BS like that, and I put it to casual. That changed nothing. I still have to grind for 10 hours. 10 hours of constant grind. In case you're curious, that sucks. It takes what could have been fun or a cool bit and kills it. It caps it in the back of the head with no mercy. That's how much it ruins the game. It's making the game harder and more of a chore to play. If it wasn't for the intent of doing a review to point out everything wrong with this, I would have stopped playing already. I would have literally probably done myself the favor and turned this game into a coaster. A coaster. There is not that large of a list of games where you put it and you make it so it is your drink placement, alright? That's how bad this game is, though, at times. It really is. I am having to force myself when this should have been an easy sale. This should have been an easy 9. Should have been being the key word. This is one of those game franchises where I want desperately to be giving out 10s like candy. I want to be giving out 10s like it's a free deal. But I'm not. Instead, I'm holding myself at practically gunpoint, forcing myself through the game. That's my experience so far. And I am not looking forward to the review at all. Because probably then I will have forced myself through it and probably regretted every bit of it when I shouldn't. I should be smiling. I'm not smiling. I have felt nothing through this entire game aside from annoyance, frustration, and more frustration. Oh yeah, and boredom. I can't forget that. Boredom. Very important one. Boredom. Because I've actually fallen asleep many times while I'm trying to play this game. Many times. That's never good. The review is just going to kill me. I can feel it. The review is going to finally kill my soul. Well, wish me luck. I'm going to go back to trying to force myself through this. Again, at least on upside for the guy I'm collaborating with. At least in his case, that means extra time. I think that's an upside anyways. I don't know. Is it bad that I can't find an upside to this game? Is it? Or is it more just how physically drained it makes me feel? Oh well, we'll find out. Wish me luck. Let's hope I finish this and survive at the end. See ya, everybody.